Hey investors, welcome back to Fiscal Voyage. My name is Felix, and today's video is a subscriber request from Burj. He wanted me to do a stock analysis on PD. He has roughly 1,800 shares at $29. So we're going to do a stock analysis on this company, see if it's overvalued, undervalued, and whatnot. Also, if you're new to the channel, make sure to hit the subscribe button. And if you enjoyed this video, hit that like video as well. And I have a free swing trade newsletter in the description below. I provide one free swing trade idea that I'm personally taking. So it's just free to sign up. Go ahead and sign up to that. And every week I send you guys a free swing trade idea that I'm personally taking. So let's get started with the video. Alright, so let's start a look at PagerDuty. Right now the stock is going for $39.09. You can see here earnings are expected to be in the negative 38 cents. So they actually, if we look at the fast graph, they actually have not made any profit in earnings, but they do have a good sales growth, and we'll look at that shortly. But you can see here they had in 2019 negative 29 cents, negative 35 cents, negative. So they haven't been profitable. But if we go to Morningstar and look at their summer financials, you can see here revenue has been growing very good here. And if we go to the growth here, revenue, you can see here 47% year over year, and then in the 3-year growth is at basically 39%. So that's real good growth in revenue. So that's what's maybe why this guy's attractive to that stock as the revenue growth. The free cash flow has been negative also, but last year, for fiscal year 2021, they end in January, it increased to $5 million in free cash flow, so that's positive. So they're heading in the right direction. But one thing for these type of stocks, what I like to look at is the price to sales ratio for valuation. And if we look at the Morningstar price to sales valuation, is a 15 multiple, which is actually pretty high. I like to see if I find a growth stock like PagerDuty. I like to see stocks with a price to sales ratio of 5 max, maybe 6, right? But the lower the better, and this is actually quite high. It is lower than last year's because they had a pullback. If we look at the charts shortly, but price to sell in 2019 was 11.7, almost 12. But right now at 15 price to sales ratio. This to me is quite high. I like to see this in the 5 to 6, maybe 4, 3 price to sell ratio. The lower the better. Some of the things, debt to equity ratio is pretty good. Interest coverage is concerned here, a negative 6.31. I like to see this at 1.52 or higher. But you can see here again the price to sales ratio. And then if we go back to fast graph and look at some of the for growth stocks, you like to look at operating cash flow. If they haven't been profitable, you can see if operating cash flow is heading in the right direction. And you can see here they were negative in 2019, not available here, not sure why, but they were positive 12 cents and positive 4 cents, but was down 64%. But then in 2023, the analysts are expecting a 367% increase in operating cash flow, so that's very positive. But note also they have a price to operating cash flow right now at almost 400. If we look at the forecasting, the long-term operating cash flow growth looks very attractive. You can see here, but there's only one long-term analyst looking at this, so this is very speculative right here. Estimates also is low, so the company looks overvalued in my opinion right now. So I think PagerDuty is overvalued. I personally wouldn't be buying here, but let's look at the chart for PagerDuty. You can see here, over here is the daily. We got the monthly chart here as well as the weekly here, and this is just a close-up of the daily. And very interesting, in the daily, it looks like a possible swing trade actually. You look here, you put your entry here at $40, your stop at $37.80, and then you look to take it as high as $45. So it looks a possible swing trade here for PagerDuty. So that's we'll see how that goes. I'm not taking it as a swing trade because I have a few swing trade open right now. And if you're interested in swing trading, check out my link in the description below. I have a free newsletter. I provide one trade a week in swing trading. So check that out. But over here, you can see here, the stock was high as at $58. and it does looks like it supports the daily moving average here, and it was right there, and then it bounced. So it got as low as 37.80 and it bounced, and we have here a bottoming tail, so which is bullish. So this is why I think it looks like a good swing trade right at support. You can see here it came down here, it bounced, it came here and bounced, it came here and bounced, came close and it bounced, and right here it looks like there's a possible bounce. So we have a 4 test of the support level here of the moving average, so it looks like a possible swing trade. But overall, you can see here on the weekly, it looks like on a downtrend here. Support around $35. Personally, if I was interested in buying shares of this company, I would look to buy shares around here at $24, $23. Get it as low as possible over here. I think it is overvalued at current prices. Over here, we look like it has a wedge, so it could either go higher or lower. So on the monthly, so I personally, because right here, it has a failed buy setup. Over here, you expect the stock to go higher from here, but it didn't. So this right here is a failed buy setup. So it looks to head lower, in my opinion, again because of the overvaluation. I personally would, if I was interested in this stock, it would be in the low 20s. But overall, the growth in the company looks promising. Just the valuation is what I'm concerned with right now. So there you have it. Those are my thoughts on PagerDuty. Again, ticker symbol PD. I think it's overvalued. It looks like a good swing trade right now. You could buy it, like I said, at $40 with a stop loss at $37.80 and take it up to $45 or so. That's your target profit taking area. So a good possible swing trade looks like right now. But I think the stock is overvalued. I personally wouldn't be buying it. It's up to you guys what you think of this stock. I think it's overvalued. The price to sell ratio is very high. If I was interested in this, it would be in a price in the low 20s, maybe high teens. But I think it's overvalued right now, and I give it as a kind of like a sell recommendation right now. Again, only if you're doing a swing trade from today's and to a high of $45. This is where your profit taking area would be. But overall, I think it's overvalued right now. I'm not interested in this stock. So thank you for watching. If you're new to the channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button, as well as check out my free swing trading newsletter, which I provide one free swing stock a week that I personally am taking. And also subscribe and like this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.